The first week of early voting is amazing. The turnout was phenomenal. It was record-breaking. The first week we've had 27,000 voters just the first week, and then as of today, close to lunchtime today when we're getting these numbers, we've already had 28,111. These are only in-person votes during early voting, and that is a 36.8% turnout. So record-breaking. So I've got just easily to pull up. I've got all the way back to 2016, and we are above the last two presidential elections, the one in 2016, the one in 2020. And the one in 2020, we had 3 weeks of early voting because we had COVID, and so they added an additional week on there. But we're still beating those numbers. And then our last governor race in 2022 and 2018, that first week we've outpaced everything. I think for the entire governor race for early voting, we only had a 29.6% turnout, and we're already at, what did I say, 38%? 36.8%. I'm wondering how much we're going to get for early voting. In 2020, it was a 52% turnout, and we're already at this 36. So we have a whole week left up through Friday. So I'm curious to see if we're going to end up beating that, even though in 2020 they had 3 weeks. I think people are excited about this election. I think that they have been passionate, one side or the other. They're very passionate, and I think they're just getting out to vote in person. I've seen a decline a little bit in our mail ballots, so I don't think that means they're not going to vote. I think that means they're going to vote in person. No long waits, really. Everything's been going smoothly. There's always a paper jam or something we have to deal with, and but for the most part, we haven't had any major issues. Everything's been going really well. And this is probably one of the first times that we've gotten quite a few phone calls, and they're not upset people. They're actually people that are happy, and they're calling to say, thank you, y'all did a good job, and we're getting compliments, and I really appreciate that. That helps our morale, so that's great. Last day for early voting is this Friday. I do want to make it clear, because there's been some confusion with people. 7 to 7 this week is only at the courthouse. The rest of our other 8 locations are 8 to 5. And if they have any questions, they can always check our website at greggcountyvotes.com or give us a call here at the election office in Gregg County, and we'll point them in the right direction. And we also have the curbside voting and priority voting for those that are need it through either a physical disability or something to that measure that they might need. We never vote at the courthouse on election day. Otherwise, I couldn't get any work done. It's so busy. So we will have our 18 vote centers open, and then this will just be the hub for everything that we're doing to getting ready for election night. I would just say for the people that are coming out to vote, just be patient. We haven't had long lines, but have your ID ready, and just remember, no cell phones can be out in the polling places, so put those away. That's about it. According to the election code, you cannot wear any political advertising that's for a party, a candidate on the ballot, or a measure on the ballot. Now, outside the 100-foot mark, they can wear whatever they want. They can say, hey, vote for this, vote for that. But inside the 100-foot from the front door of where we're going in to vote, there is no political advertising inside. That is something they set in law just so that people don't feel pressured or bullied, and they can vote for who they want and leave. And it creates a peaceful atmosphere when we're voting.